Oh my lord, what a night. Oh my goodness. Oh look, they're burning to death. Don't get minstrel. Don't burn minstrel. Okay. It's just me and the creeper. Just me and the creeper. Did he drop his bow? No, he did drop a bone, but not a bow. Need to get him out of there. Come this way, fella. This way. That's it. Oh! Problem solved, I guess. Hey, minstrel, how you doing? Your head's in a wall. It's not the best place for it. Look, we got crops. I think we ran out of food yesterday. Yes, we did. Let's start harvesting. And I think we are finally going to get that campfire set up so that we can start doing ourselves some proper food without wasting loads of fuel. I've got 2 torches here. Let's fix that. Right, campfire. Now, I feel like a campfire has coal in it. Am I right? Is that correct? A good assumption? And then sticks and logs and yes, this thing. Excellent. Oh, what did I do? Nothing. We're gonna place that here next to our bush, and let's get ourselves some potatoes going. Why not? Because we really need some food. Oh, I have more bones in here. Well, we don't need them right now. We've also got some chicken and some mutton to cook, which means we possibly can put things away in here. What I'm going to put away, I don't know. Let's put that in there. We got to be careful not to burn ourselves on this fire. Of course, I immediately burn myself. Of course I do. Look, a little minstrel, so happy. Right, that and mutton. We have ourselves some jacket potatoes. Now, I did say I wanted to live on fish, so we're going to go down and do our fish for the day. Let's see what we get. Down into the cave we go. And then we can start building this up. Now, I did have a little think about what I want to build the walls out of. I don't think we've got any choice really but to make it out of wood or cobblestone. We could go with the cobblestone route. We could do granite potentially. I said I was struggling with the idea of granite. We could try and find something that goes with granite if any of you guys want to come up with some ideas for me. I'm probably recording this way before you guys can actually give me any feedback, but you know, we'll see. But yeah, we need to think of something to build the rest of the house out of. I like the idea of maybe some birch wood, like some light, because I'd like to use some dark trim around the roof, and then maybe some copper on the roof as well. So something lighter to contrast. Maybe we think about what contrasts the turquoisiness of the roof though, because that is like a turquoisey colour. Now if we think about a colour wheel and turquoise is like between blue and green, and the opposite of green is red and the opposite of blue is orange. So we want something maybe orangey red. Maybe acacia. Oh, okay, actually that's not a bad shout. I like acacia. Maybe we can mix it with the granite. We got a fish. I wasn't even paying attention. We got a cod. Excellent. That's our fish for the day. Another cod. We're doing good. We'll soon have a feast on our hands. We should have some food ready for us when we get back up there as well. Okay, out of the hole. Need to put away the seeds. We are going to eventually have an inventory sort. I'm sure this is driving you guys crazy. It is a mess, but it's a workable mess right now. It's when there are too many items that I won't be able to cope. We want to start, yeah, so we want to get us acacia. We want to get some acacia. Because I think that'll be a good contrast to the copper roof that I want to put on. I thought I heard someone then. I see the food. We're going to cook ourselves our first fish as well. There you go, Mr. Cod. More potatoes. Just replant them where we pick them. I'm going to put the carrots away. I think we can save those for later. But right now we're going to want lots of potatoes. So let's put those on. Right. So acacia. Acacia over the hill there. We've got some more stone to build out of. That'll be our little princess tower. We're going to pop all of that away now, though, because we are going to want to go collect that stone. So we've got ourselves a spare axe. Again, maybe get ourselves 2 stacks of that stuff. Let's get rid of everything we don't need on us. I need to rearrange this inventory. There we go. Because we really don't need all of these things. Copper we could do with, but I don't think we need all of that wood. Maybe just this wood. Maybe that would be good. Good for wood. There we go. All right, let's have our fish. Oh wait, no, we're not hungry. Let's go and get ourselves some acacia logs. Now, I don't ever really build with acacia because I never really go to that biome. But I do think it's going to be a good colour. We could also visit with the stonemasons and try and get some stuff off of them. But I don't think that's going to work out brilliantly for us. It's a very slow process. We're already on, what is this, day 10? We're already on day 10 and we still don't have a house. Not even a roof, just a floor. And that's not where you want to be. Right, let's go over here and get our... Oh, wait, does this mean we've got armadillos nearby? So easily distracted, Menace. Come on. We should have some armadillos, which means scoots, which means wolf armor, which means maybe we should get ourselves a wolf. But we do already have Minstrel, and we're not taking good enough care of him as it is. So, you know, maybe not. Maybe not a wolf. Not just yet, anyway. Okay. Let's do that. That's a cool looking mountain. Look at that one. Oh, I can see like a town or a city being built on there. Is that an island? That's gotta be. No, it's not an island, but it's still very cool. We've got a good map. That is a good looking map. We've got another village over there that I didn't even know about. This is the problem with having a map. And another village. We have many villages. We started here. I think this was our spawn. Over here. We've come this way. And then we've got the jungle. Oh, jungle could be good. Jungle could be good. And we have some mesa in the distance, which I maybe could see if my render distance was a bit higher. But for now, I guess we've cheated that one. Whoops. Cool. Oh, I can see that village. That's okay. Not quite so cheaty. It's harder to get a stack of acacia, I think. Because it grows awkwardly. I'm sure people do it in those big blocks of saplings. Oh my god, I stripped it. Well, that happens, I suppose. It's naked. A naked log. Oh, hanging signs. I forgot about hanging signs. That's somewhat new, I think, maybe. It's definitely something I haven't played around with very much. People are using them for railings and stuff, I think, or like fences. Make really nice sort of borders. Maybe that's what we could do for our porch. We could do some nice borders. And then we could decorate it with text. That would be great. I love that idea. All these ideas. Now, I do wish Minecraft would add some more fruits. I'd like to know what sort of fruit an acacia tree would drop. Because, let's be honest. Oak trees do not drop apples. Apple trees drop apples. Oak trees drop acorns. We don't get acorns, we get apples. So I want to know what mythological fruit is coming from these mythological acacia trees. Because it's not... I'd be interested. Maybe bananas. Because, you know, warm area, bananas. Or oranges. Or kiwis. Kiwis would be good. I actually despise fruit in all its forms, so virtually fantastic, but realistically, ew, gross. Why won't that break? These axes are very slightly slower than I'm expecting, I think. We have over a stack. Let's work on getting that last stack of logs. Always get ourselves 2, and we have a spare. We might have to kip in the village tonight. Lots of acacia. There we go. What a great area. I can just about see that mesa biome in the back. Just about. My goodness, it's dark. We're going to have a look at our house as well from like way up here. See what it looks like. I bet it looks appalling. Worst looking base I've ever seen in my life. I don't think we're going to get quite 2 stacks. I think it's going to get too dark before we finish. That's a cliff. Oh, that's a cliff. I'm not going down there. No siree. Bushy guys! Bushy guys! Bushy guy! Bushy guy! Bushy guy! Oh. Whoops. Let's get these. It's definitely dark now. I don't like it. Are there warm zombies? There are. There's husks. There's cold skeletons and there's warm zombies. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the creaking sound that the trees make. You thought I was going to say the creaking. We haven't found a creaking yet. We will. We'll steal its heart. And then we'll run off with it. Ha ha ha. Right. Let's get ourselves back over the hill. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a menace? Yes, it's a menace. Woo! I never was a great singer. Look at that. Oh, 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 cold. I don't have my boots on. It's just a platform on a flat hilltop. We need to do better. At least we've got the stuff now to build some walls from. We don't want to attract too many zombies because they will follow us home. Like it. Oh god, it's begun. Not again. I can't do this again. Please, Notch. Please let me make it back. I don't want hordes of zombies following me. Nope, they seem to have left me alone. Carrots! Excellent. And he's having some food. He's a good job. You do a good job, little minstrel. Right. So, we want to get ourselves... Let's get just a framework in. We can texture it later. But right now I feel like I need some walls. Rather urgently. So we said this was going to be 3 wide, the porch, and then house starts here. So I'm thinking... I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, corner is there. Let's count this out, because we want roughly even. Oh, roughly odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Odd! Excellent. So I'm going to do 3, and we're going to have a little window, little long window, and then we're going to have our door, like this, in this space where the torch is. Yeah, and then we're going to come along here. We're going to build this up. Clearly we're going 4 high. And let's have a think. Do we want all of that to be window? Or do we want like a tall window and a wide window? That looks good. And then maybe a bit more. No. Yes. Perhaps. Perhaps no window. Perhaps plants. Perhaps vines. Perhaps planter. Yes, perhaps planter. And then this can... Maybe we can move this window over slightly. Like that. And then planter here. And wrapping round here. Yes. And then this is a good corner for a staircase maybe. Although we do have the tower. Maybe we should just keep this side low. The building process. It's a difficult one. Maybe like that. And then, because we do want a nice view of that. That's quite nice over there. Maybe we bring this window in a bit. I think most people do rooms instead of... My phone going off if you can hear that. I think most people do rooms instead of windows, but I like to think where windows go and then I put rooms in afterwards. Let's get some torches back on the go. Another torch over there. There we go. This we weren't too worried about having anything, although I do think we should have some kind of back door. I think that would be good. Because then if this is all 4 high, then our tower can be 8 high or however big twice the height would be. And I think this works actually. I think this works because then we've got the same size window as here and we've got this lovely view. Look at that. I'm glad I upped my render distance. And then we've got that one there. Okay. We may need to take out this wood down here. But we've got something good going on. This is good. I like it. I like it. We maybe have the staircase go up into the tower. So we've got like a lower tower and then we come over up here and up into the upper tower to our bedroom. So maybe we have no windows at the back. Because we've got the porch to come out and look out the back. Or maybe we stick in like a tall window. Like that's going to be the edge of the porch. That could be a long window in there. And then this can all fill in. Maybe we plant a tree out the back or something. I don't know. Just cover that wall up a little bit. There we go. That's a sketch. It's a sketch of the house. Last bit is going to be this bit of wall here. I am going to cut this down and replace it with Acacia because that's what we want. And we're gonna do this, and we want a window. We want to see Fat Mountain, of course we do. I don't have any of the stone to build this wall here with. Do we just go around it? Do we increase the thickness? Yeah, I think so. We're just gonna go double thick with this. It's fine. And because then our walls will all be the same color. Although we could have a feature wall. That could be cool. Like just a stone bit. Maybe this is where, oh no, because it would keep him warm. We could put our chimney in this corner. I like that. Although we are going to have, if we look at this front on, we're going to have little roof and chimney and then not much going on over here and then tower. That's a lot. That's a lot going on. This will be a low roof. We'll keep this as a low roof. And we'll bring this in. Because we can always change that later. But right now, it's stressing me out. I don't like it. And then we want... I suppose this will probably be stone. Or will it? No. Maybe not. Maybe not stone. So we want a little view of Fat Mountain. There we go. Little square picture frame of Fat Mountain. That looks good. I need to fix that. That's not great. We did it though. We did it. And the sun is rising. Oh, and we're being shot. Miss me, sucker. Oh. How dare you. And in my own house. It may not look like much like a house, but it is. Promise. Die! I love the way they back off. There's a lot of arrows that I backed off. Cool. Let's get some food. We are very low on health. And look, the sun's rising. We did it. Well, every day starts at 6 AM, so let's get ourselves to our diary then, and then we'll head ourselves to bed. Get a nice night's rest. Okay, all done. Let's have some story time. Dear diary, this morning I started with some fishing, and guess what? I caught a fish. Another cod, but what can you do? I made a campfire and smoked him, and he was delicious. The food really does taste better when you have to work for it instead of stealing it from hard-working people that you've imprisoned in their homes for their own good. That went a bit deep. Anyway, we went back up to the village this morning on the hillside and started cutting down some of their trees. They've got lovely trees. Grey bark, so a bit dreary looking at first sight, but the core is bright orange. It will look great in contrast with an oxidised copper roof, so we cut down all of the trees, replanting along the way of course. I cut the logs up into planks and started to look at the framing of our house. I think I've come up with what will work. There's some space for some planters on the porch and plenty of windows to let in the light and the view. I really have picked the most beautiful place to live. I think I've got carried away though. I've worked the entire night, not a wink of sleep. Oh well. Well, guess we'll just have to catch up tomorrow night. So that is day 10 done. We're at day 10. We've done 10 episodes of this. This is amazing. This may be my longest running series, although we have no roof. I don't think we can sleep now. I am going to go try, but I think it is a bit late. The sun is already rising. But we're going to try. Nope, we can't sleep. So we'll leave that there. Good night, minstrel. Good morning, minstrel. And we'll see you guys, I guess, in the morning. Goodbye.